Hello everybody, the Fudge 3004 back in Stranded Deep for another episode of this game. And I don't know how long the series is going to be, but I'd like to see if we can get in a few just to kind of give you guys, an idea of what goes on here. Okay, so we made the axe, we made the water distillery, and we made the shelter. So we have the basics for what we need to survive. Now we're going to need quite a bit more food because this little snake and this little crab are not going to exactly help us out the most. We have an engine and we have some stuff in these crates, so let's just go ahead and see what's in here. Okay, we got a couple of hammers. We have a lantern, which is actually really good. I'm just going to go and take that lantern out. And I'm going to go ahead and drop that lantern. And I'm going to sit him up if I can. And take him over here. Maybe put him right down over here. And see if we can... Come on, bud. You need to sit up, please, okay? Come on. There you go. Good boy. Okay. So, press E to interact. That turns it on. I'm not really worried about wasting all that battery right now. I don't know if it will go out, but I don't really want to take that kind of a chance. So, that was in that crate. And in this crate, we have bandage and 2 baked beans, which is good, and a fuel tank. So just so you guys know, you can make rafts. You don't have to settle with this little dinghy right here. You can always make a nice raft, a big raft, a small raft, whatever size raft that you guys want. So, I said in the next episode that I was going to go and explore some of these wrecks. So let's go and see what these are all about. I'm going to go and get my boat. I'm going to go over there. And how's my food and water doing? I'm going to have to sleep pretty soon, but I think I'll be okay other than that. So... let's go ahead and get our coconut, and now you can see that the water is completely filled up on here, which is good. So, oops, drink him first, okay. And now our water's all the way up. So, because remember I ate the last coconut, but I didn't drink that one. So now we have a lot of water. So that's really, really, really good. So, and I'm gonna take my little life raft dinghy thing here, and I can no, not that far, not that far. Didn't mean to throw them all the way out there, but that's okay. Alright. Let's head over towards this wreck and see what we can find. Now, we're going to have to try to find something to mine the rocks with, to get some ore and stuff like that. We can get clay and rocks, but we got to make the pick first. So, let's go and see if we can do something like that. Now... when you guys are traveling between islands, don't always just let like this be your guide, because this raft will turn as you go, and it will turn like this or like this, whichever way, but it will turn. So just so you guys know, don't rely on one direction of the raft to make things good. Well, there's our little friend. Okay, well... maybe we will see about taking care of him first. So, let me get out of this. We do have several spears. And so, what I can do is, since we just started the episode, is see if maybe we can get him. We need to come with some water. Yep, right there he is. Alright. Need to make sure we don't get in too deep, but... we do need to see if we can actually get him, because he's going to be harassing us if we try to get into that wreck. So, come on, bud. Let's see if we can get him. There's 1, 2... we can make more spears because we do have quite a few more sticks on us. Come on, buddy. Good. Now I'm going to actually just go ahead and make a couple of more spears. And we can also stab him like this, but I think this is about the best way to do it. Looks like there's another smaller shark right there too. Okay, now we need another one. Okay. These guys will take a lot of hits, so we need to be very careful with, you know, how close we get to him and how close he gets to us, because they are quite hard to take down. Hit him that time. So we're just going to go and play this game of tag with him as long as we can. Hit him again. One or a couple more times and he should be ours, I hope. We're hitting him. No, it may not seem like it, but we are. Got him. Yes. Okay, now we go to our hand, and now we drag him all the way back up to the beach. Alrighty. Sweet. We just got ourselves a lot of meat here. Okay, now he will stay good indefinitely up here on the beach, so that's awesome. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a crab. Can get the crabs with the spears. It just isn't the easiest thing in the world. I think I just broke my spear, man. Listen, Mr. Krabs. Careful throwing spears on the rocks because they will break. Oh, like that. Cool. Okay. Get him right in our sights. There we go. Gotta double click the left mouse button. Okay, so now we have some more food, and quite a lot of food, to be quite honest. This is gonna do us well for quite a while. Alright, that was awesome. Okay. Now, different creatures have different food. So, like the pigs have 2 pieces of meat and they're medium meat. The shark has like 4 pieces of large meat. So, you know, and all these things do make a difference when you are trying to survive. So, you know, this is just a food source for us more than anything. So, and it won't ever go away. You know, as long as we don't skin it and stuff like that, it will be here indefinitely. So, we just got ourselves some good food and stuff. Okay, so that was part 1. Now we need to get into that wreck and see if we can get that. Okay, and we're doing okay. Water, we can have a little bit of food, but we're not going to worry about that right this second. We can also get those seagulls and stuff if we can hit them with the spear or bow and arrow or whatever, and you can get the bats at night and stuff, and there are bats in here, FYI. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Kind of just now actually remembered. So yes, there are bats in here, so just so you guys know. So okay, now we're gonna go and explore this wreck, and hopefully there won't be another shark. Okay. Okay, there's a console right there. Tap to open, nothing in it. Okay. Hold the door. Tab, nothing. Nothing. It's nice. Okay, so we must be full. Oh, I know that we're full because I forgot to empty stuff out. So let's go empty stuff out, and we will come back and get this boat looted. So be right back. I'm gonna go drop some stuff, and then we'll go see about looting that boat. So as soon as I get right back over to that boat, I'll be with you guys then. Okay, I made it back to the boat, dropped off some stuff. I have quite a bit of room. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to see about getting the stuff from that locker that you guys saw me get. So, tab, take. Alright. Cool. Okay, so now we have a little bit of stuff. That's going to help us out a lot, to be honest. Okay, is there anything? Okay. Good, there's some barrels right here. And so I'm going to see if I can break these barrels loose. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Alright, and I'll show you guys the barrels. Okay, now what I'm going to have to do is basically essentially pick up the barrels and throw them over there. So I can get them to the beach, and maybe we can start making a raft with them here pretty soon. So I'm right clicking to pick them up and then left clicking to throw them. So, and that's something that is in the game. That's the way they designed it. So, you know, it isn't like something that I'm doing that's not, you know, supposed to be there. That is the way they have made it. Okay guys, I got all the barrels moved up to the beach, and I have my life raft over here now. So you guys can see the bats flying around and stuff, and sometimes they'll be in the trees, and if you're careful you can use your axe and actually when they land in the trees, and you can actually knock them out of the trees and have another food source. So that's always something that's kind of interesting to do too, but it's best to use the axe because that seems to work the best, that I found out. And sometimes they will be up in the trees, sometimes they'll be in the high trees, sometimes the low trees. You can just go up and look and you'll see them, because you can see how you can see like the coconuts and stuff. So you will see them highlighted in yellow. So okay, so we got the barrels, and I'm gonna see if we can like get quite a few barrels and or the buoys and stuff like that. Now at the other island that we came from, there was some more barrels, but that's gonna be a royal pain trying to get those over here. I could make a raft over there and sail over here and attach these to it, I guess, but you know, for right now I'm not gonna really worry too much about that. Okay. Something that I do need to do before I forget what I'm doing is take this stick, and since we came from that island over there, I am going to take this stick and put it up like that, so that way I know where I came from. So that will help me to actually know which is the way back. Now, when I go to another island, I'm actually going to point a stick in the way that I came from so I can see. So, okay, so the lantern is on, so, you know, that helps us out to see. I know that we can pick it up, so, yeah, and then E, let me drop it, E, and then now we can see anything that we're doing as we walk around and stuff. So isn't he pretty? It's gonna be a good food source. Now let me see. We're not doing too bad. We do need to sleep here pretty soon, but when we do, we're gonna be hungry and thirsty, so I think I'm gonna hold off on sleeping probably till closer to the end of the episode. And then we will see. Keep on thinking that I'm hearing a snake, but I don't believe that I am. I think it's just the bats flying around and stuff, but it sounds like a snake, so For one thing, I'm not seeing one. That doesn't mean there isn't one. I'm just not seeing one. So apparently 2 coconuts came off that tree when we chopped it down and got our wood from it. Okay. Oh, lashings, nice. Or fibrous leaves. Okay, let's go and drop some stuff over here. We're carrying a coconut that we can drop. Okay, why don't you just go there with your friends. And let's go and drop. So we have another gas tank. And whoops. Put you over there. Put you down. Straighten you up. There we go. Okay, not in there. It was in here. So I can go to my backpack and click him in there. Now, there's 2 gas tanks in there. Alright, cool. I thought that I had another. I do. Cool. So now I have also 2 bandages and 2 baked beans. Alrighty, and the hammers are good for building, and I'll show you guys that once we get that far. It'll be a little bit, but we will get there. Okay, we need rocks. We really need rocks because when this axe breaks or I want to make the pick, I'm not going to be able to. So I'm going to look around, see if I can find some rocks, and I'll be back with you guys once I get that far. Okay, I forgot that over here in this wreck we actually had a crate that we could get. So let's go and see about this crate. And okay. Tab, nice. Let's go and pick him up. And then let's get out of here. Get it back up on the land. Okay, so I was in the process of picking up rocks and I totally forgot all about that crate that we'd found on the last episode. So now we have 1 more crate that we can take with us. And of course, you know, all these crates hold 3 things each. So, you know, that's going to be really good for helping us out and stuff. Okay, good. Now we have some aloe vera. Now we can make some healing agent and sunburn lotion, stuff like that from the aloe vera. So that's a good thing. I didn't see any on the first island that we were at. So it's always good to be able to pick up stuff as you see it and as you need it. So it will regrow, I'm sure. I don't know 100% sure, but it should. So I guess I do have a few more rocks than I thought that I did, but I want to see if I can find at least a couple more so I can make a pick and stuff like that, so I can begin mining and stuff like that. Not that you can mine anything in the ground, but you can, you know, do stuff. You can mine the rocks that are on you know, mineable resources and stuff like that. So trying to be really careful because I don't want to be attacked by another snake if there's another snake on here. So that pig, and the thing is, the pig is the same way as a snake. Get him, you know, you put those spears in him, and it'll eventually take their life, and then you can have some more food. So that is a really good thing too, and they'll run around and stuff like that and try to elude you and everything else. So this is a different wreck, and let's just see what he has. It doesn't really look like this guy really has much of anything, but we can always swim around this way and just see. There's a stingray. And I've heard that you can actually get them with the axe. So I thought maybe in a little bit we could try or something, but maybe not in this episode, but we will probably do it here soon because, you know, again, we have to have more food and stuff, so okay, those bats sure are making an awful lot of noise. Now this isn't the brightest night because the clouds are covering the the moon, so yeah, it's a night. It's a night with the sun. The night the sun came out. No, not so much. So, oh, right there. Snaky poo. Let's see if we can get him. Alright. I'm gonna go drop some stuff. We're gonna go see if we can get... Ow! Stupid crab. Go see if we can get our little snaky poo friend. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. End up over here. I'm just gonna go and drop this crate. And then I think I'm just gonna go and drop this guy right over here. Alright. Let's go and see if we can get that snake. So we have a little bit more food. Then we'll start a campfire and get some food cooking, and I'll show you guys all of that. So first things first, we got to be careful. So there is a snake somewhere over here. We just have to be very wary and very careful because we don't have anything to, you know, heal ourselves very much right now. So we're just gonna try to carefully look around. I think he was just over there a little bit more. We're gonna listen and see if we can find him. There he is, right there, right by that tree. Right there. And he's gone. Now we have a little bit of food. We can also get fish, and we'll be doing that soon. So first things first. There's our knife. So we have our refined knife, but now we need to really make a campfire. And I could have sworn I heard another snake right now. Let's just be the bats. Okay. Let me go and drop some rocks right around here. So I think I used up all... There's one rock right there. I came up and I'll move these guys out a little bit so they're a little bit easier to find. Okay. So I have all those. And... Let's see... Okay. Why can't I make stuff now? Huh, that's weird. Oh, because I probably don't have anything to make anything with. That's why, because, yeah, okay. Guess that would explain that. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay. Have some planks, which is good. We can't really do anything with them except for, like, make a raft out of the planks and stuff, so that's okay. So we're gathering up resources. Okay, so we need sticks so that we can make a campfire. And see, now we can do stuff. Okay, so we are going to need kindling first because we need that for the campfire. So let's see what kindling takes. Kindling is 2 sticks. So what that means is right now what I'm going to have to do is go ahead and take one of these logs and chop this guy up and get some sticks. Take about 10 hits and I'll get about 4 sticks or so. So, go back on this guy for a couple of minutes. Okay. Now we got some sticks. And we can whack up this stuff too, but once this stuff is gone, and this is also just driftwood, then it's gone and that will not respawn. So I'm kind of avoiding that for right now. Okay. So let's go and make some kindling, because we are definitely going to need that to light the campfire. Okay, then oops, didn't really mean to put the campfire right there, but okay. We did. So, well, I guess that's where we're having our campfire at. Alright. Let's go over here, and we're going to do a couple of these crabs, because I do believe we're getting hungry and thirsty. So let's go and eat and drink real quick, and then we'll cook up some food. Okay, we're gonna come over here to our crab, and let's just kind of drag you out of the way, and let's go and do our crabs. Okay, so we're gonna get a refined knife, and it says hold E to skin.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm sure it is disgusting, but you know what? It's also food, so then we come over here and we get our kindling, and then we hold E. Now we need to quickly press the left mouse button until the campfire started. This campfire will actually stay going for a little bit until we put it out. Okay, now the campfire's there. Now I'm just going to go and drop this. The kindling will stay good forever, so we don't have to worry about that. Drop the meat. That's the first thing. And then right click, pick it up, and put it on the campfire. And it should stay up on the campfire. If not, you can just, continually hold it there or try to balance it on there and just try to get that done. Okay, so I'm going to go and skin up another crab real quick. And that one right there. Okay.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Now this is small meat. Crab, fish, and snakes are small meat. The pigs are medium meat, and the shark is large meat. So, I'm going to go and drop you, and then I'm going to take you and put you over here. Now when the meat is done, it will make a ding sound, so that tells me that it's ready to go. So, ready to be eaten. Do not eat it until it is done, otherwise you will get sick and then you're going to be sorry and all kinds of stuff like that. So, let's see another rock that I can get. So I'm going to get that here in just a minute. 4 sticks. And then we will eat, and there will be storms rolling in from time to time in this game, just so you guys know. So, be aware of that. Storms do roll through, and they can be pretty vicious at times. So, just so you guys know, that will happen. Okay, the meat just dinged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my hand, and you can see it says cooked small meat. Okay, I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to eat that. I'm going to pick up this meat, and I'm going to try to cook him. Sometimes they stay on there really good, other times they don't. So, that took our food up a little bit. So the small meat doesn't do as good as the medium, and the medium doesn't do as good as the large, obviously. So... And we also have our coconuts that we can eat, so, it isn't like we're going to be running out of, food or anything anytime soon. Okay, so now I think we're actually doing pretty good. We do need to sleep, like I said, but we're going to be really hungry and thirsty when we wake up, so probably on the night we will sleep, so we'll just see what happens when we get there. Okay. Add another rock, so let me just go and drop that rock over here. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of searching while I'm waiting. Nice thing is that you can take these pine trees and actually get some sticks from these guys. Sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get more. So these guys are a good source of sticks. This is going to be only 1 stick, I do believe, and the bigger ones will be 2. You just kind of learn to recognize what ones do what. So, you just got to experiment, see what happens. And those will, I believe, grow back eventually, those little trees. So, I'm just going to go and drop these guys. Okay, once again, the meat just dinged. So I'm going to go to my hand, and I'm going to go ahead and press E, and I'm going to go back to my hand, and I'm just going to go and put that fire out. So that way that will be big, and then we can just put another piece of wood on it and light it again later. Okay. And then right now we are a tiny bit hungry, so now we should be full. Alright. Okay, so that is that much of that, and you guys can see what's going on in this game. You cannot do anything to these trees. Some of these trees and some of these rocks are just, you cannot do anything to them. So, we will need some more lashings, so let me just go and see about getting some more of that. Aloe vera grew back already. Good. Need to still be careful. There's potatoes, and I will go over those at a little bit later point in time. Ooh, another aloe vera. Okay, that's the one that I picked. So there were two of them on here. Nice. Okay. So it'll grow back eventually. I don't know when, but it will eventually. So nice thing is like 2 hits with the axe, and you can get a whole bunch of these things to make the lashings with. So that's always good. Alrighty, where did they all go, man? They're all hiding on me. Alright, so we're going to get ready to end the episode here pretty quick, guys. But you guys saw how to do food. You saw how to kill a shark. You saw how to do all kinds of things. Skin meat. Now, the same things with the sharks and the pigs. The only difference is that you can get 2 pieces of meat from the pig and 4 pieces of meat from the sharks. And use that to your advantage. Do not, if you're not really super hungry, then just have 1 piece of meat, but don't skin it all the way. Otherwise, it will go bad. So as long as it stays like in the form that it is, then it will be okay and it will last indefinitely, just so you guys know, because some of you are going to be getting really frustrated when you run out of food and is all you're eating is, coconuts all the time. It will, you just need to leave it, and I'll show you guys that in like the next episode of Stranded Deep. So when we actually, maybe need a little bit more food, and we'll see about getting the little pig that's running around here, and then we'll go to another island and do the same thing there. And we probably won't build a, shelter and all kinds of stuff, because I think this is actually going to be our main island, which is actually going to be a good thing. So okay, good. We can make all kinds of lashings, and so that's something that we need. Sometimes these guys are really hard to find. So I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of Stranded Deep, and I hope you guys, are interested in this game. If you are, let me know, and maybe, we can figure out, ways to, like, feed off of each other and, build stuff and learn stuff and do stuff, because it's always interesting to learn new things. I always enjoy doing that. So I think that will get pretty darn close to wrapping up this episode as we just continue to try to survive and go here and try to figure out how to make a raft and stuff like that. And we'll be doing that here pretty soon. So, we just got to get some resources and stuff like that. Try to find the rocks that we can mine. I think there may be some in the water. I don't know, but ooh, I got hurt. I dropped off. Let me see. How bad did that hurt me? Hurt me a little bit. So my health will come back up. So I just got to make sure that my food and water are all the way up for my health to come back up. So go to that. E. And that. Q. Okay. So you see my health is already back up. So that's something to be aware of. I didn't realize that rock was quite that high. So I kind of got hurt a little bit. Okay, so let me see if there's actually any mineable rocks down here. Now, before we can mine them, I'm going to have to make a pick. And so that's going to require some leather, and which we need from like the pig and stuff like that. And ooh, hey, another crate. Yes. What's in here? Oh, nice. A label tool, huh? We'll just pick you right up there, buddy, and you can be our little friend with us. Okay. And it doesn't look like there's actually a lot of mineable rock down here, but we will find some, even if it's on another island, and maybe we'll take a couple of those crates with us and actually try to explore down there and just see what we can find. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And this is the Fledge 3004. And again, this is Stranded Deep, episode number 2. And I hope you guys have had a good time, because I've had a pretty good time showing you guys all this stuff. I really enjoy doing this. And so, until next time, we will talk to you guys later. Let's do a quick save. And now the game is saved, and it says down the lower left, saved. It's real quick, so. Alright, well, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. The Fledge 3004 out. So long.